Here we are, another day and another dollar. Maybe 50 cents if we're lucky. Let's see.
Checked.
Him up. There we go. Let's see. Checked. Oh, there's that crackling mic. Hold on. See if that works any better. That might be a little bit better. So we're just south of the proverbial Florida-Georgia line. I think that's a band. I'm not real sure. On down to Fort Myers we go. We got just about 125, 135 to go to descent. Didn't we? Cruising along flight level 320. It took a little bit of a beating on the headwinds. You can see it's 106 knots here. Let's get the weather and ATIS squared away. Do a weather. Do a arrival auto update just in case. There's no ATC. We're arriving gate Delta 6 this afternoon. That's good. And then let's grab METAR. Let's take a look see. There we are. 3027. It's not far off. Preset that. That's what you hear in the background. 18 degrees. Visual to 6. So we'll come off the arrival. Backed up with the RNAV today. So I got 030 at 9 gusting 15. And this was 1853 Zulu. It's 19 1/4 Zulu. Going to be arriving, it looks like, just after the hour. 4 miles or 6. So, True Earth, Florida in the background. We got EA on. Again, still have those kind of lines in the sky. Oh, beautiful day down in Fort Myers. Let's see what 18 works out to. A little cold down in Florida. That tropopause, I want to show you guys something. That tropopause on this flight was just way low. When we came out of DC, it was like 18,000. Yeah, see that trope? That makes a big, you know. So here's DC. Here's all the cold air, right? And here's the break and warmer air, not as warm, but you can see it comes down here by in-pin. You know, that's pushing that. What do they say? Warm air rises, cool air descends. So here's your cool air. This is why it's cold out. Oh, a little thump and bump here. So clear and cold, clear and cool in Fort Myers.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt.
Is that Lakeland
At this time, the
right
washroom
there?
facilities will not be available.
Oh, Jackson's on. What is it? Can always pop up. I won't pop up on Jax. It's alright. There's no Miami. What am I looking for here? Tourism. So I think that's Lake Kissimmee right there. If I'm correct. No, we're too far north. So what would that be? Let's see. Maybe not. Airport. I don't need to do that anymore. Orlando's further south. So no, but I want to point out the route that I took on the way down to see the jet line, guys. Just putting up the charts here. So we're going to back up the visual with the RNAV here. This is airport info. Brief, bumpy, huh? No, not the ILS. RNAV. I could potentially set up the bay visual. It'd be kind of cooler if you were coming from this Sanibel Bridge Pass there, or whatever, not Xanis Pass. It'd be kind of cooler to do that. From west, proceed direct to Pine Island. I don't know where Pine Island is. Where's Pine Island? Then direct to the Sanibel Bridge. Oh, from east. Direct to the quarry, Rock Quarry Midfield. Right downwind runway 6. In the Coconut Point Mall. So let's set up in the secondary. We'll do the bay visual. I think they don't use this, but so this is a secondary arrival to Fort Myers. I'm going to set up the bay visual. Okay, approach 06. So I got a secondary flight plan, secondary. Might want to come down 280 here if we can. Where's Init? Epochs. Yeah, let's see. Alright, so in-pin valve, shifty, Mazzy. Set up this bay visual here. Oh, I gotta turn it on. Yeah, this is the CAO chart, so I gotta do an IFR chart. There we go, bay visual. I'm taking a beating here right now. So this isn't in the airline charts. So from Ponte, so we can just set this up. So we're gonna do quarry. Yeah, that's enough. Flight level 300 blue. Folks from the flight deck, sorry about those bumps. We're going to try another flight level. We're just about 35 miles from our descent point, 40 miles from our descent point. We'll be starting down into Fort Myers here pretty soon. So do apologize for the bumps. We're going to try a different flight level here. Going to get on a couple thousand feet and see if it's a little bit better, but I apologize. We're taking 101 knots of wind right on the side of us here. Do have an update for the arrival into Fort Myers, coming into land to the east, so those of you on the right and left sides will get gorgeous views of the bay and the coast, Gulf of Mexico, as we turn final and McAllister. The weather in Fort Myers right now, gusty winds actually from the northeast, about 15, 18 miles an hour. Temperature 64 degrees, got clear skies, beautiful day down there. A little bit cool for Florida. But do hope you've enjoyed the flight, and we'll be starting down in just about another 10 minutes. Hopefully this will smooth us out here as we level out 30,000 feet. Thanks again for flying JetBlue. Hope you enjoyed the experience. Folks from the flight deck, sorry about those bumps. We're going to try another flight level. We're just about 35 miles from our descent point, 40 miles from our descent point. We'll be starting down into Fort Myers here pretty soon. So do apologize for the bumps. We're going to try a different flight level here. Going to get on a couple thousand feet and see if it's a little bit better, but I apologize. We're taking 101 knots of wind right on the side of us here. Do have an update for the arrival into Fort Myers, coming into land to the east, so those of you on the right and left sides will get gorgeous views of the bay and the coast, Gulf of Mexico, as we turn final and McAllister. The weather in Fort Myers right now, gusty winds actually from the northeast, about 15, 18 miles an hour. Temperature 64 degrees, clear skies, beautiful day down there. A little bit cool for Florida. But do hope you've enjoyed the flight, and we'll be starting down in just about another 10 minutes. Hopefully this will smooth us out here as we level out 30,000 feet. Thanks again for flying JetBlue. Hope you enjoyed the experience. So it seems that I cannot. So there's Lake Okeechobee. And then Lake Kissimmee is further south from that. We should see Route 60 coming right across there. But anyway, so we can't do the bay visual, so we're just going to take it on a right downwind visual. So let's set up. Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Ready.
Okay. It's an 11,000-foot runway. Come on, tropic, I guess. Not quite. So Coconut Point Mall and the Rock Quarry. Mall is recommended 4,210. I had place bearing distance for these, but I don't think they're still there. And we're still taking a beat, so auto brake low. Let's get the wind going. Let's do the perf here. I was yelling at me to do the perf. Any questions? No. Any questions?
No questions.
Thank you. So low side with a low. Good grief.
3031 set, passing 23,000.
It's got to be Route 60 down south of here. Should be able to see Disney World here in a second. Yeah, there's Orlando there. So that's Orlando. So south of Orlando is a Route 60. Let's see if I can find it. Navigate chart here as we come down. So Lakeland, so we're going to pass Lakeland. So once we get past Lakeland, so let's see if I can find an FR chart. Total executive, excuse me while I stuff my face for a second. So I'm putting the ILS in just so we can track guidance. So right between Valch and Inpin is Route 60. Below all these lakes, which are actually kind of a river flowing in the Everglades, there it is. So yeah, we drove. That's Lake Kissimmee, right? Yeah. It's a big one with the island in it. Yeah, so that's Lake Kissimmee, Route 60. Dude, we drove on this thing. There is nothing but cows and like you come here and you're like, oh, civilization. And then Tampa's right out here to our right. There's MacDill. You can kind of see MacDill Air Force Base. Gorgeous day here in Florida. But yeah, we drove all the way across Florida. It was pretty cool, I gotta be honest, to see you know, all the farmland and everything. They say the Everglades is like a river. So that's Route 60. Not allowed to see there. So you connect there, come through a little bit of civilization, and we stopped at a gas station along here, and it was like probably that one right there after Lake Kissimmee, in the middle of nowhere, and they actually sell gas for planes that might run out or float. You know, for the what do they call them? You know, those things. Airboats. So there's Lakeland, and then once you come through Lakeland, is that Route 60 going on right now? No, below us. So Route 60 comes here. Well, this is just a little bit of VFR, and then I think, yeah, we came this way. Got off Route 60. There's like a dinosaur mall, dinosaur museum, like right in here. We get off here for gas, and then you get on the interstate going towards Tampa. Right there, yep. That's the route we took. Pretty cool. Didn't see any gators along that way though, but we did pass Lakeland Airport, which is right there, I believe. No, Lakeland's over here. Alright, top of descent. 10,000 at Momo. Thrust idle descent.
Checked.
There's Lakeland. Big airport. Relatively big. Yep. Came across here, and we cut through civilization for a minute, and then there's I-4. That's I-4 there, coming down. Pretty cool stuff. That's Winter Haven right below us. Yeah, hopefully I don't float it halfway down the runway hub. We got 12,000 feet. I didn't check the NOTAMs. There's been some taxiways closed. Let's see what we got. As I still stuff my face, don't mind me. Let's see. Vortex out of service, tack in. Let's see. OTME amendment. The taxiways were messed up. Nope. Looks like we're good. So we'll taxi in. Vacate right. Hopefully Fox 6. Coming in about 137,000. Yeah. Taxi in Fox. Look for Fox 4 to Fox 6. Foxtrot into. I guess we take Golf 2 Golf. Avoid the hot spot.
Now.
Checked. Don't buy anything from Aerosoft Hub. They're just junk boxes, like half-ass airplanes. Infinite Flight has better systems than the Aerosoft stuff. They really half-ass it. It's terrible. Terrible. How's the weather in New York, bud? It's freezing here. Alright, so we're over waters now. Coming in, probably get the best view of Tampa, I suppose, from now. It's a little hazy. A little backscattering. Gorgeous day down here, though. Cold. Clear and cold. Love True Earth, Florida. Oh, you were talking about Infinite Flight. I thought you meant you got the Aerosoft. Yeah. Yeah, we got about 4, I'd say.
Prepare for arrival.
Oh, here we go. So we're going to be a little bit high on this approach here. You're going to hit Momo at 10. We don't necessarily have to hit it at 250, but we hit it at 10. Direct to runway 6. Cross Ponte at 4, or let's expect 4. Oops. So you'll see actually we'll burn off a little extra fuel here. We're supposed to arrive at 6.1. The dispatch has us arriving with 5.4. So you'll see when we get down on this arrival to Ponte. And I gotta put 4,000 in. Because it thinks we should be at 2,000. I'm going to go /4, insert. QNH 3027 set.
3029 set, passing 17,500. Now.
Checked. Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked. Checked.
Seatbelts.
On.
Aero ref.
3027 set.
3029 set. Minimum.
0 feet set.
0 feet set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
So I'm going to set up for the visual here. I still have the RNAV in. So we're just not going to back it up. We're going to keep it a plain visual. And direct Mazzy. Insert nav. Speed. Descent nav. Speed.
Checked.
Descent.
Checked.
10,000 blue.
Checked.
Nav.
Checked.
So just by changing once you're along the arrival and not pulling for heading, now you can see we're a few thousand feet under the path. Now it's probably looking for me to be, yeah, it's looking for me to be even lower at Ponte. So I got to do the /4000 for Ponte again. Insert, and then I got to tell it. I got to tell it again that I want Momo at 10,000.
Checked.
This is to deconflict with Miami and Lauderdale traffic that's coming in from the west. It would be really cool if you could actually see. Now we are only about 1,000 feet high, 750. Now you're gonna watch the speed's gonna come up on the scale here.
Checked.
You're gonna come fully back to idle. Speed will come up on the scale a little bit and she'll take a quick dive. Oh, hey, how's your father? Orange trees. That is an alligator alley. No, we're not going that far south, are we? Let's see if I can find alligator alley. LaBelle, that's 80. So yeah, 75 will be in front of us going towards Naples. Wish there was a good Naples for flight sim. So now we want to slow up. Speed, because we just ditched the path. And you can see we're going to get our deceleration point here.
Checked,
Just
checked.
1 second.
Checked.
Yeah. Mute.
Mute.
Let's see what we got for landing here. Just double check. 137.8. So we want to touch down, wheels down, 133. Between 138 and 130. So basically we want to touch down with our wheels down between 130, 140, 142 depending on the wind, and 128. You get like about a 15 knot range there that's quote unquote acceptable. Alright, so we come slowing down, kind of want to let her do it on her own today. The Sharks don't like to slow down as much as the wingtip fence will, because it's just extra slickness on that Airbus wing. So I did, yeah, Hub, I did Boston, DC, Fort Myers. Get the 2 landings in, and I'll do a turn back up, see if I can get a 21 to turn. There will be ATC tonight on the arrival. Speed out. And he hit the lights. Oh, no, he didn't hit the lights. Company message, so that's new ATIS, I bet. Let's see if the okay, ATIS Tango's up now. Let's go grab that. It's a 3025. There, 4011. I hate it when it's like that. As long as we're going to arrive after the hour. After 07 past the hour. Yeah, see, now we're arriving at 20:05, so that wind might not change. Thrust idle, open descent. 4,000 blue.
Altimeter setting.
So that weather's going to change to 04011, like right when we... The ATIS is already up for real world. That's what they observed, right? But the landing systems, IRSW is identified. We'll be coming past the field here in a minute anyways. And let's call it 210 at Ponte. Oh, she's looking at decel, so that's actually perfect. So let's say 190 at Ponte. No, let's take a look at our perf. Next phase right here. Cleans 205, 189, so that's perfect. It's looking to be at... I say we're supposed to have for fuel 5.4? 5.4, yeah, we're 700 pounds to the good. That's until I start hanging some flaps out. This is like, I hate coming to Fort Myers. It's such a long arrival, but it's a beautiful arrival when you come out over the coast. Gonna get a fuel warning here. Well, if we were 8321, we would get a fuel warning below 6,600 pounds. This is like a, what's that? That's 10 miles, 30, it's a 40 mile. We're on the crosswind right now, basically, crosswind leg. And then we have like a 40 mile downwind. You do some flying like you stole it. Turn midfield downwind, but we have to get lower. So if I actually pull up active sky weather in the sim here, I'll show you this. It's not going to kick over till about 7 past the hour. So you're going to see it's going to be 3027. It's going to be the same as this. 1853, right? 3027. So I'm thinking it's tough to arrive at like 05 because I know it usually kicks at like 7 past. Let's do this. Speed, vertical speed, minus 500. Should be able to see the field here in a second. There it is. It's a pretty cool view, Hub. That's kind of close to real right there. Having the engine up like that. Let's see, like that. In the turn. You can see the sharklets having a little effect there. Alright, we're looking for 500 down. It is turbulent today. It's gusty up here. I gotta figure out what I did with those place bearing distance points for that bay visual. You can even see with the 15 knots of wind, we're still banking slightly left. We haven't quite leveled out yet. It's the wind pushing those sharks. It's makes a difference for sure. So that's 65 there, and then I-75 is down by Naples down there, which is someplace I'd like to check out myself. I-75 comes across from Lauderdale to Naples and then up to Florida. Alligator Alley. If we take it out over the water, it will be 3027 when we land, or 3025 when we land. So what I'm going to do here, I think, is once we level at 4, I'm going to go ahead and take over. As you can see, the fix is kind of still 20 miles away. We're looking for that. Gonna look back at the chart. Try to fly that bay visual. Alright, so here's the rock quarry coming up on that, right after Wyckoff. There it is. Yeah, and then there it is. Rock quarry. Keep the 250. Airport's right over here on the right. So the quarry, Coconut Point Mall, which is right before the water. Should be right in here. There we go. Activate approach phase, please. Activate approach phase, please. Speed out.
Checked. Approach phase activated.
Remain over the middle of the bay until turning final. Alright. Where's that mall at? That's condos. Field's right here. We're on like a midfield downwind now.
Checked.
Alright, let's see if we can do this right. Manage it up. Autopilot away. Flight director's off, bird on. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Setting.
Cancel the altitude. Go around to 3. Runway track 058.
Checked.
We've now begun our initial descent. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened for the remainder of the flight and begin wrapping up the use of laptops and devices of similar size, as in just a few minutes we'll be asking you to store them for landing. If you have completed a JetBlue card application, we'll be coming to the cabin to collect it for secure processing. As part of our commitment to safety from the ground up, we clean and disinfect our planes between each flight. Please do your part by checking around your seat and in the seat back pocket for items you wish to discard and hand them to us as we pass through the cabin.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked.
Anybody see them all?
Flaps 2.
Not quite there. It says we're there now. Oh yeah, there's them all. Yep, look at that. See, catching the glide slope right there at the mall.
Altimeter setting.
Remain over the bay. We want to be in the middle of the bay.
2,500.
Middle of the bay on base. 1600 at the center fix. Why is that still doing that? I got the flight directors off.
Checked.
So I should be a little bit more on the left side there.
Two thousand.
Altimeter setting.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed checked.
Altimeter
Flaps
setting.
full.
Clear to land, landing light. Gotta work on the base, but we're looking good.
Checked.
Not quite what I was looking for. Landing checklist.
Altimeter setting.
Landing checklist. Did I do the landing checklist? I must have. I'm actually going to turn auto thrust off for this one. light, please. Takeoff light. Takeoff light on. Stable.
1,000.
I'm all the way outside. Cleared to land. A little low.
Approaching. 0, 6.
It's 2 and 2. At 04011.
500.
Stable target sync 7 on speed.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50.
100 above.
40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Spoilers. Reverse grain.
That
Decel.
all day long.
Knots.
No braking. Alright, welcome to Fort Myers. Cue snarky comment from Hub. But a manual landing nonetheless. DD6. Oh, let's see. Golf to golf to the gate. After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
I get the feeling Fort Myers is just like West Palm, and it's a nice, calm, cool, collected airport. I mean, you got 4 gates on this, 8 gates on this D terminal. I don't know how many gates there are total. There's 3 legs, 3 sets of gates. So 2, 4, 6, 9 on the B's. Yeah, only about 30 gates. West Palm might be a little bigger. I don't know. Taxi light off. D6 should be 3rd one in on the left here. Coolest thing about this airport, Ricardo made it so you can actually see right in there. Check this out. This is like my favorite thing about this airport, and if we could get Latin VFR to do West Palm, it would be the same. But there's the CNBC news station that you see. You know, there's one in West Palm, there's one in here, and it's just, I don't know, I think that's cool. Like when you go to West Palm, if this was the Seagates at West Palm, legit, it would be, you come off the end and it's right there. It's slightly different in West Palm though. Okay, D6. Let's get that nose wheel turning. Should be right. Yeah, I'm a little off. Guessing the placement of the nose wheel. Keep coming, honey. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. He's telling us to keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Now back the other way. I need to get a good GSX profile for this airport. Now he thinks I'm 1 point whatever feet. Oh yeah, he's yeah, see, he's a little off there. Parking checklist.
APU bleed.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seatbelts.
Cabin crew doors to manual and
Off.
check.
Exterior lights.
Nav logo on.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Are you sure about that? Parking brake and chocks.
On and in.
Parking checklist complete.
Alright, let's see what we got. Minus 134, pitch 4, roll level 120, so add 11. Rollout was 3,500 feet, so it did get a little hot on the brakes there. Filed. Should take my average down a notch again. Yep, back to 212 after that 500 the other day. There's the ground power. Toggle that on. Gotta fix that situation. That's good, that's good. Ground power's on. Do we have external air here?
Hi.
Yeah. You can come off.
Bye, thank you. Bye.
Take a look at the approach report.
Thank you. You
Hold
did a
on
great
to
job.
first.
Thank you for a wonderful flight.
Oh, now Miami's on. It's Howard. Gerardo. Pretty good controller.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Forgot the requisite. So middle of the bay for the base. That's pretty good. Felt like we should keep coming there. Let's see where that mall is. That's got to be the mall. Oh, yeah, no, not that. That's what I want. Okay. Let's take a look. See if we can find the mall. That's got to be it, right? Yeah, look at all the parking. Yeah. Just gotta look for that. It's right before the last main drag there, which could be 75 coming up.
Thank you. You did a
There's
great job. Thank you for a
75
wonderful
right
flight.
Naples. It's this one, right? Yeah, Naples Municipal. Marco Island. Yeah, no, nothing else down there. Yeah, that's Marco Island. Gorgeous down there, I bet, and warmer. At any rate, looks pretty good to me. It could have probably done a little bit more of a base and then turn, but I was trying to clean up the box. Look at that, 0.98 G, folks. 0.98. .98, 1500 on the button. Outstanding. Happy with that. And that, just review one more time. It's good. Weather's all going that direction. I get the bags off to the carousel. That's filed. And now the all-important approach report. There she is. So we're looking for stabilized for visual, which is met. Last 500 feet was stable. Touchdown. 134 feet per minute greaser. Consider positive touchdown short runways. Airspeed 132. So that's what we were looking for. We were off ref by 1. So let's actually, let me get in here and send the Init report on the Atsu, and then we'll check out Hobby A cars and see what we get. And we were 300 pounds. No shortcuts, 300 pounds above.
Thank you.
On
You
fuel.
did
So
a
let's
great
take a
job.
look at
Thank you for a
Hobby A
wonderful
cars.
flight.
So after we look at this. So 134 feet per minute greaser. Airspeed 132, perfect. Pitch 4. Always have a little less pitch in the
You did a
sharklets.
great job. Thank you for a wonderful flight.
A little bit off center. 551 feet down from the aim point. Probably would have liked to have done like a, yeah, you know, if you think about it, that's kind of a 5 mile final. That's probably what they're looking for you to do. Swing in 5 mile final. And then auto thrust was off at 5 miles. And you can see, drop the gear flaps. Right, so this was manage the speed right here, right? They're probably right here. I managed the speed, right? See how we're bouncing a little bit with vertical speed. And then here's the control inputs. You see with the sharklets, I don't know if I don't want to adjust too much. I'd rather pull, push, than, see, as close as this gets to this, and then 0. I mean, ideally you would like to see this meet right on this line right here. So that's a typical sharklet pull. Let's see if let's check out real quick a non-sharklet pull for. So this was the landing at DC a little while ago, and you can probably see the same thing: pull, push, pull. Right? That one was 202, normal, right? What happened here was I was flying the Mount Vernon visual, so it was left, right? And let's see. See that? Yep. Pull, push, pull. Still floated a little bit. A little less float here. Still sharklet bird. Yeah, there's Coconut Point. Let's see where that mall is on this map.
Hi, hello, bye, thank you.
That's gotta be it, right? Yeah, there's the mall. Hyatt Place, Coconut Point. We got a place to stay down there. Yeah, that's the mall. Might have been a little off to the left a little bit by traditional standards in the middle of the bay. Alright, middle of the bay. Looks pretty good to me, middle of the bay. Back around and down to Fort Myers. Pretty cool place. The JetBlue Park is over by Page there, I think. Should be able to see it on the screen here. Because JetBlue obviously is the winter home for the JetBlue Park's the winter home for the Red Sox. Aha! There it is, right there. I believe that to be it. Boston Red Sox spring training. Let's see. Where is it? Right here, right? Yep, there's JetBlue Park, Fenway South. And you can see they can do their training and stuff there. How cool is that? So we should be able to see it from here, no? Top down? Oh, that's gotta be it right there. Let's see what the top down looks like. There she is. JetBlue Park. You know what I gotta do is I gotta take, do like a commercial. Take off, come around on a left downwind, and get a picture over JetBlue Park, Fenway South. Yeah, this looks like a cool airport. One main terminal, 3 legs. Hopefully the security is like in the middle. Funnel everybody in. Well, there's True Earth, Florida. You can actually see the line for True Earth, Florida right there. And then that's Orbex, North America, coming up the other way. All in all, a good flight, I'd say. And stay tuned. We'll probably come out of here. There's an A321, I believe, heading down from Kennedy. Get the brake fan off. Let's go back there. That's off. And that'll do it from Fort Myers International Airport. Oh, wait. Let's take a look at JetBlue Park now. Oh, really? Won't let me do it that way, huh? Oopsie daisy. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Didn't make it like super. Alright, forward we go. As fast as we can. Want to go see JetBlue Park real quick. I wonder what Ricardo did for excludes here. Oh look, 5G antennas right on the airport. They probably turned these bad boys off. Oh, if I get up a little bit higher, I can probably see it better. Yeah, they made like a little mini Fenway Park look-alike down here, and that is pretty cool. Oh, easy now, we don't want to go to space. Oh, apparently the higher you get, the easier it is. They have a little mini green monster and everything over here, and then you can see they have their training fields, but this is where they do the spring training games. That's cool. Let's get on in there. Can you see it? Oh yeah, JetBlue Park, how about that? That's pretty cool. Do a low flyby. There's the South Green Monster South. They got the bleachers, they got everything. It's like, yeah. Alright. That is, in my book, that's real cool. That's just another reason we all love flight sim. I like going and seeing the stuff that's there in the real world. So from a beautiful yet a little chilly Fort Myers, a very good afternoon to all of you, and we will see you very soon.